Alrighty, let's see. Big Mac has started. That's the one that Vector's going to be casting, and then you and I are going to cast the other one. Okie dokie. And they have also started. So observer delay is 1 minute. Did you find it, T-Flag?
No, I haven't.
Found it.
What's it called?
Twisted Tootsie's game. If you
Hmm.
scroll to custom, if you go to custom games and you order them by start time, his starting now
Okay.
because he put his observer delay down. I think this might be the 10th prize fight, actually.
Wow.
It's a pretty good one for number 10.
Yeah, this is big. A lot of people.
So we got 16 players. Herpy Gerst and Twisted Tootsie were team captains for this one. Herpy got his choice of faction, and then Axis picked the map. So we're gonna see on the south side of the map, we've got Emperor Antares, GI Hell as OKW, Blebfish also OKW, and then Twisted Tootsie as Wehrmacht. On the north side, we've got Bilbo Swaggins as Brits, Herpy Gerst as Soviets,
Fresh conscripts have arrived.
Lampiao as Brits, and Icky in the city as Americans. It's Lien Forest.
Standing by.
It's probably going to come down to an Artie Fest, but that's sort of standard for
We have more
Force.
conscripts at our disposal. The hard part will be.
We got Pathfinders. Let's see.
We have taken it.
Icky went Airborne. Lampiao went Royal Artillery. Herpy Gerst went Mech Support. Bilbo hasn't picked yet. Strategic Reserves for Twisted Tootsie. Bleb has not picked yet, and both Hell and Antares are waiting.
MG element ready. Enemy has spotted us. Receiving enemy fire.
Herpy and Blebfish are each other there in the middle.
Grenadiers ready.
But Tootsie's about to roll up with some Assault Grenadiers.
They're engaged. They're in contact with the enemy.
Oh, Bilbo's coming flank. Right.
Yeah, that Universal Carrier can really cause
We've pushed back the frontier.
Really quickly, I'm gonna turn down the game volume, I think, so that we can hear you better. Are you at the current? Are you at live, or are you behind a little bit?
But the allies on that one.
T-Flag, are you caught up or are you behind a little bit?
Production upgrade accomplished.
Not looking too good for the Axis in the forest, but the city looks pretty solid for them. I think he's all alone over there.
Fire on that infantry! We have been assigned fresh Panzer Grenadiers.
Allies have been bleeding this whole time, but they did take the forest for the most part. This could be bad for the Axis.
Scout car has arrived.
Big fight in the forest. Lots
Yeah,
of bullet
no, there they
pits.
come. Yeah.
Allies really dominating this forest, honestly. I feel like the Axis are only kind of hanging on in the city. Only
Oh, they got a track now though. They're putting the flamers on it yet.
Did you need something? Crew staff ready? Half-track ready.
We got our 222 in the left.
team weapons coming out for the American. I think it's, don't see Lieutenant every day. But that 50 cal definitely does work.
57mm AT gun now deployable
Yeah.
by air.
Let's see, they're bringing a third player over to the city now. This flank could be massive.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, they had to retreat everything in the city. The Allies. But the AEC is coming out. That could do a lot of work, especially since these assault grenadiers don't have any snares. Yeah, those light vehicles are in trouble. We do have a Raketenwerfer coming up. Doesn't quite set up in time.
Global command has been set.
I don't think he's paying attention
Is
to it.
now in operation.
I don't blame him though, because Herbie is pushing him pretty hard.
They don't have anything to snare to die.
At least he made it out with the half-track.
Dip 20's out too.
Icky with the utility car.
Listen up!
Definitely a versatile unit. A little bit squishy.
The enemy is fighting back! They're trying to outflank us! They're down! Enemy is flanking!
Definitely an interesting split we have on the map right now. Pretty large grenade goes off from
Bonus!
Bilbo onto some Volksgrenadiers. It's 5 models, I think. With no snares though, this utility car is just bullying these assault grenadiers and stuff.
Yeah.
Earned a promotion! 90-day wonder.
Ready to roll! Attacking our flankmen, cheeky bastards!
Bilbo might lose his universal carrier to this rack. Oh wow. Okay, well, Panzerfaust picks it up. Burketten missed that follow-up shot. That was kind of heartbreaking.
Up Soviets in tier 4 already.
Poor Tootsie is just all over this map trying to plug leaks with that half track. But the forest is looking pretty weak right now, and they might go for it. Allies are kind of in trouble, I think. They've got the double cap. They've been bleeding all game. So,
All done over here!
looks like we got Feston armor out of
Grenades now available
Antares.
for action.
Blebfish went with Luftwaffe, so we might see Fallschirmjägers here soon. Bilbo chose Vanguard operations.
Kill him!
The only person who hasn't picked yet is Hell. We'll see what he goes with.
There's a major reporting for action.
Allies are bringing the cap back. They're, Bilbo's pushing with commandos, of course. I don't know, now it kind of looks like Axis are in trouble. They lost the city recently. Could definitely come back from this though.
Ooh, that was a huge mortar hit the middle.
Blebfish has a lot of resources, but he needs to build his tech structures, I think.
Supply hub killer
Yeah.
is ready for
Yep,
orders.
he knows. He's on it. Oh wow. Oh man, Bill
Our brave
Lampiao
infantry is
gets
dying.
a big nade, wipes a Vet 1 Gren squad over in the city from full health. Good prediction on the grenade. Fortunately, Antares was not watching it.
Up back on me! Sappers in the fire!
Looks like Twisted Tootsie is going to be making some kind of play in the forest here. Which the Eastern Star there is completely undefended, so.
What is that upgrade to Pioneers? I don't get it.
Unfortunately, it looks like Stern Tiger's dropped. I'm gonna go advise him on that really quickly. not looking too good for the Axis here.
Mobile command has been
A little bit behind.
The static post is now in operation.
We see the first tank, I think, out from Kirby.
Yeah, he's got his T-34.
The enemy is taking what we have secured.
It's not looking great for Axis, but as they bring those heavy tanks out, it could be huge. This utility car, Vet 2, Icky, way to go. Do we have our left? Do we have a left gun out?
German infantry.
Wondering where that artillery is going.
If they can find the ambulance, that could be pretty nasty.
Looks like Tootsie's assault in the forest didn't succeed. Those M1919 paratroopers appear to be doing some work as well.
A capture point is being overrun.
Grab your shit and follow me.
The recon in the forest notices that there's basically nothing there.
All set. You're right.
Huge Regal mine on the AEC.
Destroyed.
I was coming
But-
around with the half track again to the city, trying to flank.
Yeah, this could be big.
Hammer skills are being
Infiltration
readied.
raid, maybe. Guess not. Guys are gonna keep it out of there.
We have a new Panzer
It looks
IV.
like they're gonna retreat through Lambkow. That could be bad.
Class, ready for
We
orders.
got the Valentine there.
Our capture point.
For
They're
some
trying to
reason,
take
the
it.
tac gun didn't fire. Twisted Tootsie really putting the hurt on Lambkow here. Good flame nade from GI Hell. And now we're seeing Axis armor come out on the field. This could be the turning point if it's used properly. We got 2 Panzer IVs from the Axis and only a single T-34 on the Allies.
Oh, Bilbo just lost his artillery.
Orders coming in.
Oh man, mortar.
Receiving you loud and clear.
Oh my god. Twisted Tootsie's mortar took out Bilbo's squad repairing the AEC. All of those guys died.
You have orders.
But he's using crew repairs now. Still, not worth losing the Royal Engineers in my opinion. Mancheries doing solid work. Kirby with the attack round. Trading attack rounds with Bloodfish in the middle. Twisted brings his AT gun over to maybe help out, but Mancheries is getting kind of risky with this Panzer IV. Third Panzer IV, Mancheries brings one out, takes out the Universal, or the, not
Oh,
Universal
there
carrier.
goes the Valentine.
Oh, they lost the Valentine too?
Yeah, Panzer IV killed it.
Oh my lord. Yeah,
Okay.
Axis armor is doing some work. Kirby scares away the AT in the mid though.
There it goes.
Anti-tank gun is ready for action.
Yeah, I think you're a few minutes behind T-Flag.
Oh, am I?
Yeah.
What did-
Well, just look at the bar at the bottom. It's 17:22 for me.
Oh, okay.
Leadfish is starting to amass a good amount of Volks Grenadiers with Sturmgewehr soon. It's starting to be kind of spooky to fight against. Lampiao with the double 6-pounder AT gun, and Icky brings out a Sherman on the city side. Allies have taken back the lead as far as tickets go. Tootsie is fighting in the forest again. He's got an AEC to worry about. I like this play where they're all keeping their Panzer IVs together. This is going to be hard to counter. Oh,
yep,
no! Oh my gosh, max range shot from 6-pounder takes out the Panzer IV on the city side. But there's another one. Panzer IVs for the Axis team. Murphy loses his T-34 somewhere. I didn't see where that happened. But there's only two. I'm sorry?
The Panzer IV is killed it where he got taken up by the AT gun.
Ah. Man, it just keeps getting louder and louder. Let me turn her down a little more. MG crew in trouble for Emperor Antithesis. Sherman doing some damage. Luckily, bounces and shot from the Panzer IV. I'm not sure what's going on with those Pathfinders, but that didn't look. I'm lucky for him to get it out. Axis is gonna have to get a start.
They're retaking mid. Doesn't look like the Allies have much in the middle to stop them right now.
I imagine the artillery's probably gonna start coming out soon.
We stand at 300 points.
Bilbo has a pretty strong command of the forest. I think it would be a good idea to probably mine in preparation for a base dive, but we'll see.
Oh, the ISU 152 is out.
Oh, that's gonna be,
That's gonna hurt.
yeah, Herpy with the 152. You better pray. We got a Comet and an ISU in the mid.
Oh,
What happened?
the Selkirk just got deleted by the ISU.
Raketin is a bet too. I mean, that's solid. Gotta keep that alive though. You know, I was scared for him, especially with the ISU coming out, but they've got 2 stars. 2 comets for the enemy team.
None of the Axis look really close to having any super heavies out. They need a Jagdtiger or something for an elephant to deal with the SU.
Yeah, they're a little bit short for all that stuff. It's gonna be probably 4 or 5 minutes before we see KT, if we see one at all. But they're hanging on. It's still pretty close. They're within 60 points of each other. Just about 50. Yeah, within 50.
We lost a gun crew.
They better get to the middle.
Gov team was like not balanced at all, you know. Max should be a captain, I told you, but you never listen, Gov, you know. I was not feeling well.
Tank destroyer is ready for
Sounds
orders.
like game 1, team 1 versus team 2 is done. The other one though, we'll see.
Bleb's getting another Panzer IV. ISUs at least for bolts under 3. Bilbo's
I'm
snipers
really
are good.
surprised to not have seen much arty yet. I don't really feel like I've seen a whole lot of artillery.
Oh,
Lots
that's
of
the
infantry.
second squad in a row that ISU. Yeah. Yeah, nobody has a caddy or anything.
So much infantry from the Axis. You know, neither side, I don't know, I think it's definitely looking like Allies have better resource control right now. Bilbo is floating a lot. But Allies just lost an M8 and an AT gun.
Infantry group lost.
ISU takes out a Volksgren squad, it looked like.
Oh, Hell finally picked a doctrine. He's got the Yag Tiger and a couple command points that he can save up for.
Yag Panzer punishing the ISU. Panzer IV is now moving up a little. Maybe trying to pick off some guards, but there's a pretty solid, pretty good sized engagement here in the forest. Panzer IV comment AC. Panzer IV takes engine damage. Has a pack 40 to back it up. Bilbo's not going to want to push that. Looking like Twisted Tootsie might actually be able to take the star in the forest, which will buy them a lot of much needed time, I think. Emperor Antari's doing a pretty good job keeping his Panzer IV alive. I'm wondering if he'll end up going for a Pack 43 or not. But he's got you know, he's had pretty good control the whole game of that one star. Twisted Tootsie. Twisted Tootsie putting his half track on observer mode. Interesting. Not sure I would have retreated from that fight there. Well, yeah, I guess so.
Yag Panzer's in trouble here.
What's that? Yag Panzer?
Yeah. But it made it out.
Just a minute behind.
Oh, yeah, I guess I fall behind.
Big rocket run hits 3 Axis tanks in the forest. Gleb loses 1 Panzer IV to the Su-85, but Axis has more infantry over there, might be able to keep the Allies from actually taking any of that ground. Did they lose a 2nd Panzer IV? It looks like they did. Glebfish is hurting after that rocket run. That hurt a lot.
Yeah, he's got a Ricket and 3 infantry squads, and that's it.
Su-80 or ISU has been punishing his Volksgrens too. It's hard to fight over the mid with that Su-80. ISU 152 there.
Bilbo's got a crocodile that's gonna do some work in the forest, I bet.
Yeah, I feel like maybe the forest is just a lost cause, especially after the crocodile comes in. It's gonna be hard to break back in there with much of anything. But crazier things have happened. Tootsie's got a tiger race now. Okay, maybe that's what you need to kill the crocodile. First shot bounces on the croc. How? Oh, 2 bounces on the crocodile from the tiger race. That's so frustrating. 3 bounces. 3 bounces. And the crocodile pens. 4 bounces. This is impossible. What are the odds of this?
Oh, just gonna be careful with that.
And the sniper gets... Oh, this could be really bad. He's got a blitz out of there. That was ridiculous. 4 bounces and the croc pens. That's insane.
The enemy is taking our territory.
Lev might lose a Vet 5 Volksgren here to the ISU. Herpy doesn't get the shot off. I'm not sure Obersoldaten or what I would have chosen considering the ISU 152 is out.
We are at 200 points.
Yeah, there's really nothing to stop this push in the city side. Looks like Antares lost his tank at some point.
Got a Panther. It's probably not what they need, but
Oh no. Hell's just barely scraping by, surviving.
man, they really just never came up for anything against that ISU in the mid.
Leadfish. Yeah, I don't know. I think an elephant. Elephant or Yag Tiger would have been they need for the mid, but who knows?
Hell could have
I guess you could
Yag
hold
Tiger
down.
minute. He's maybe a minute away from the Yag Tiger if that's what he's saving for.
Hold down with the Panther might be able to outrange what they got
Ideas
there.
ready for assignment.
Ooh, Shrek Squad doing a good amount of damage over there. Herpy is parked on his own mine. He better be careful.
Zach, can you stream the other game or not?
Yeah.
We are streaming.
Well, looking at the match stats.
These Panzer Shreks. Oh, I think they could have gotten
E47 for the mid almost came down.
The enemy is
that. Yeah, they're
attempting to steal our
disgusting. Those
There's the Yag
P-47s.
Tiger.
A lot of work. There is the Yag Tiger. Looks
Finally
like
something
hell
to
locked
fight
it in. This might be what they need. This is still doable. There's a pretty good grip of veteran infantry on the Axis side and on the Allied side. You know, this is some pretty good gameplay.
Bilbo's
Nobody's-
pushing into the base to the right.
Yeah, finally happened. Yeah, this is gonna be bad. But the Tiger Ace hopefully doesn't bounce 4 shots in a row, because I imagine that's what'll be sent back over there. We'll see.
Oh, all his base
Firing
trucks are
from
50
our
down.
HQ.
He still hasn't sent anything to defend his base yet.
Yeah, if Twisted has to retreat, he's gonna lose all his infantry.
Okay, Tiger Ace and Panzer IV are going over there. Other than that, there's really nothing that Bilbo has backing that up. Pack 40 gets 1 round in.
Our
Bilbo's
base is
probably
under
gonna
attack.
just eat that round. Bounce from the Pack 40. Finally, Tiger Ace penetrates. And the Crocodile bounces. Are we gonna see the opposite? Okay, second penetration from the Tiger Ace.
In case he has a demo charge there.
Honestly, that demo charge could be... Okay, takes the sniper out. This demo charge could kill the commandos. Okay. Lives. Over in the city, Icky is taking the star. Twisted's probably gonna have to get off the star in the mid, but looks like Lev... Oh wow. GI Hell wipes a conscript squad with the Yag Tiger.
that Jagdtiger shoots the
IS, yeah. Captured M250 cal. Oh, it doesn't go down. Gets it out. Way to go. Ober's pushing the city pretty hard now. Tiger Ace almost vet 2. Axis is hanging on. They are hanging on. Bet 0 Obers though. Not gonna. Oh, the bet 1. Take massive damage from frag grenade. I think he's gonna have a hard time holding this side unless this Panther. How did Icky plants an M6 mine? Sherman goes down.
We just lost a medium tank.
Jagdpanzer hitting the M6 mine, I think, can be triggered by infantry. We'll see. Jagdpanzer is gonna
Scouts
get
are taking one of our
hit by this
points.
mine, I believe. The job's just short. That's heartbreaking for Icky. But the bazookas and the paratroopers might not be bad. Bilbo
Ready for instructions.
fighting the Tiger Ace
You now have
again.
a new
Tiger Ace vets
The
up.
Tactical Air Force is sending support. The
I
enemy
had
is
no idea the
determined.
crocodile
We are
could
down
do
to
that well
300
with the
points.
tiger.
A new engineer section is waiting for
They're
orders.
pulling out of, Axis is pulling out of the city completely at this point.
Big Firefly. Oh, they're going for the Yag.
And the rocket run coming in. Gotta make sure the AA's up. This could be the end of the Jagdtiger if they're not careful. Everything's going for the Jagdtiger.
Oh, it's about to go down.
That's huge.
We have lost contact with a heavy tank.
And the Jagdpanzer went down.
Jagdpanzer, Panther's in trouble. Oh boy.
Yeah,
It's gonna be hard to recover from that in time. Did the Panther make it? Panther did not make it. Yeah, those rocket runs and everything are very deadly.
Kills the paratrooper squad. But yeah, it's gonna be really tough with the time they have left.
We are in a dangerous situation. 100 points remaining.
Loses a Vet 5 bullet screen in the mid. T-34 did catch an immobilizing mine though. He's gonna get picked off. I imagine. Herbie might tries to flank Panther for the. Oh no. Bilbo's coming in on the flank on the Tiger Ace while Herbie distracts it. He's gotta run.
Oh,
Attack round hits the Tiger Ace.
I think it's. Oh, it turns to shoot something else.
Bounces. Tiger Ace bounces off the Comet.
Oh,
I think this is this could be the end. Brumbar's doing a lot of damage, but maybe they can punish Bilbo for this dive.
ooh, they backed up.
Another aircraft run. Looks like Herbie. Oh my gosh. Tootsie just bouncing every round this game. Bounce, bounce, bounce. That's heartbreaking.
Raquette did it.
I don't think
Nope, doesn't hit.
what's left. Tootsie's completely out of
Oh,
fuel.
he gets it with the Raquette. Oh, found
Oh
it
no
goes down.
shit.
Yeah.
These AT guns. Oh wow. Okay, Lampiao is getting bodied here.
Ack tank has been destroyed.
But Anzac trades the AT guns.
Anti-tank battery is ready.
I don't know. For a Centaur and a Firefly though, it's pretty worth at least pound for pound, resource for resource. I'm actually surprised how still in the game they are after losing all that.
ISU's up to 62 kills in the mid.
Hell has an impressive amount of infantry left compared to his teammates.
Enemy spotters trying to engage. The Panzer IV is ready for battle.
Just completely unupgraded Volkskrans almost all at Vet 5 now. Honestly, with how many of them are dying, I would probably not upgrade them either.
Would be nice in the city.
Bilbo going back to punish the
Our
base.
base is under attack.
Do we see a left gun? Some big artillery shell just came down.
I don't see one.
Maybe it's base artillery from the Brits. Yeah, it looks like it. 25 pounder came in. I'm honestly shocked that they haven't surrendered. But I'm glad. Shocked, but glad. Oh, GI Hell might knock out the guards here. Chicken's out at the last moment. Honestly, not worth losing a bet 2 or 3 Ogre squad on.
I thought those were meant to be different ISU.
They're trying to attack ground on this center star.
We're doing pretty good with the infantry fights in the middle, but the ISU.
Yeah, that, I mean,
Has been killed.
ISU is like not even a whole kill away from getting Vet 3, which is going to be even more of a nightmare. AT guns are facing the wrong way over in the city, but this Firefly does not look like it's going to get out. But I think he's probably fine with that because the Rumbar got knocked out for it.
The enemy destroyed a vehicle.
These Obers are just completely wipe out of a squad there. He picks up a Bren gun on his Obers for his trouble.
30
Vet
kills
3
on one
ISU.
Ogre. We're still hanging on.
Yeah, Bilbo being completely obnoxious over in the forest side.
The enemy is firing on our HQ.
Tootsie just letting it happen. Can't let his teammates fight alone. Yeah, this has got to be frustrating.
Attack ready. Panzer IV. Enemy forces are securing.
I'm not even
our
sure if I
base
were in
is under
Tootsie's
attack.
position what I would end up making. Takes a big hit from the ISU, but has to retreat to a base that's being destroyed by Bilbo right
We
now.
are suffering losses.
Doesn't matter, the ISU takes it out. Icky with a decent amount of armor on the city side.
Our HQ is under attack.
Got dual Scots over in the city.
Herbie just barely getting out again with his guard squads. Anzac GI Hell has to be pretty upset about that. ISU gets a massive hit on the Ogres. Vet 4 Ogres could go down here. Oof, loses 3 men.
Dropped the brand. Or no, they dropped their infantry.
Yeah, that's even worse.
Oh, Bilbo pushed through the one base and now he's attacking Leb's med truck behind.
Yeah, gonna be hard to recover from this one. Herbie Yagi is sending everything in to knock Twisted Tootsie out as well.
Consolidate our forces. We are down to 50 points.
The enemy
You know, he
is
had
firing
that-
on our HQ.
He had that Ostwind there the whole time. Hands it forward. Would have been hard, but really, if he's deleting your base, there's not much you can do. So I'll probably try to clean that up. Icky loses a paratrooper squad in the city. Jagdpanzers bounce off the ISU.
We must defend our headquarters.
Ostwind is headed back to the base, but it's on hold fire. Sniper's killed. I think maybe Tootsie is waiting for a Tiger Ace. I don't know. Just calling in assault grens and waiting for a Tiger Ace because he doesn't actually need a base, I don't think, to get
Our
those
base
units.
is under attack.
Yeah, I think the Sovereigns and engineers are like to build right now. Oh, they got another Yag Tiger out.
My lord. You know, there have been so many times where I think they're totally down for the count. They're probably going to surrender. But then they bring out the Yag Tiger as well. And it looks like it's going to free up the base here for Tootsie. I can't believe the building near the star is still standing in the city. That's what I can't believe.
You have allowed the enemy to destroy our base.
Bilbo finally has to pull back
Both
the
Pleb
base.
and Tootsie have lost their base buildings.
Ready for deployment.
But the triple cap is on the... Oh my gosh. Wow, this is unorthodox. They're still in it. They're still... I think Tootsie was honestly waiting to lose his base because then you get 2 pioneers at once. That's a pretty strong call-in. And he's not even going to repair his base. 300 manpower for double pioneers, so you get cheap pioneers. That might be the way to go. Can he still call? Can he still call in a Tiger Ace? I don't think so. But as soon as he repairs his base, he probably can.
Oh, Bilbo's going back in.
Yeah, this is
They're just
probably gonna kill these students.
Fallschirm Jaegers.
Jagdpanzer main gun destroyed.
Ramming on the Yag Tiger.
Rakettans, though, coming up might save the Yag Tiger. Jagdpanzers both made it out. I'm sure that wasn't as climactic as they were hoping.
I think
Icky's,
the act was actually pretty well there. They got
yeah,
ahead.
Icky's Jacksons are in horrible condition. I don't think Hell should. He's gonna get the
Oh,
Comet
Cromwell
too.
goes down. Or Comet goes down, man.
That's pretty big. But Antares really needed to capture that star on the left side, but he retreated, I think, a little bit too early. There's no, like, losing the troops had to be done to secure the star, I think. This match is fucking weird.
Oh, Yag Tiger almost goes down to like P-27. Oh, it's about to go.
Rumbar gets main gunned in the city. Yag
Yag
Tiger
Tiger.
might barely survive.
They just pop in an AT gun or anything and finish that up.
Yeah, they hit it with literally anything instead. My my god.
Our command structure is under attack.
Yeah, AT grenade's gonna take out this Jagdtiger. Should have just gotten. He probably thought it was dead, honestly. Probably didn't
Yeah.
realize it survived. Still,
Didn't
pretty
we have an
huge to
option?
lose it. He could have been. He went from being very lucky to pretty unlucky. Bilbo moving on to his third base to destroy.
Yeah, Hell's med truck is getting shelled. He's finally losing his army.
Our gun crew has been lost.
Bren Obers moving up, doing what they can.
One man in the middle holding a point with 0
These-
health.
These guys have hung on for a lot longer than I was expecting at several points in this game.
Headquarters under attack.
Oh, there's the surrender. That was quite the match. Let's take a look at the post game. Saving the replay real quick.
I don't think I've ever seen a game going that long after 2 bases were destroyed completely.
I know, that's a new one for me, honestly.
Man, look at Bilbo's kill ratio. 170 to 53.
Yeah, honestly, everyone seemed to pull their weight pretty decently there. Nobody broke 60k, and nobody was under 30k. Bilbo, yeah, just not a whole lot of damage, but killing all their infantry. Herpy actually killing all their infantry, but I mean, doing a little more trading to do it. Let's see how everyone did for army value. Yeah, I mean, Icky was consistently at the top in the earlier parts of the match, but yeah, I think that P-47 rocket run comes in at like 28 minutes, completely decimates Blebfish,
yeah.
and never recovers. Those, yeah, Bilbo just floating resources the whole game because he doesn't have anything to do in the forest. Honestly, pretty solid game.
Yeah, this is a good one.
Axis's best units are all anti-tank guns, it looks like.
Yeah, like, just could never make that Jagdtiger work.
Yeah. I don't know. It's just that air support is massively good.
Yeah, I think if they would have kept the Ostwind near the Jagdtiger, just pushed mid with that could have helped him out a little bit.
Gotta see how Herpes ISU did. A little surprised, only 600% efficient, but anyway, solid game. We're gonna go on to the last game, I believe. GG's, everyone.